travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. How many people in this room have ever heard of this song? Good. This song is always very touching to me because I think each and every one of us has always been seeking, whether you know or not know about it. In my case, I know since I was very little, I always very curious about the world out there, outside of my own, which is one of the biggest cities in China. But I always wanted to explore, to get to know the world out there. So finally, as I finished my high school, my parents sent me overseas, this time to Italy. Wow, a new country, a new culture, everything's different. And a bunch of people with all different eye colors and hair color. And I'm like, wow, how come we Chinese come only in one form model? We have only black eyes and black hair, and they're just boring, and look at them, red hair and green eyes. So I spent many years in Italy, in first few months to learn a language in a language school, and then I went to university. I spent a few years there. It's never a very easy process, but I think 坚持就是胜利. I have to hit it. After I finished my university, I came to the U.S. I went to BC for graduate school. After that, I went to Phoenix, Arizona. I have to say that even after so many years I lived in Arizona, I never got used to the heat, 120 degrees in summer. So I escaped. This year in February, I came to San Francisco, and I'm still very new to the city. As far as what I do for a living, I used to work for JP Morgan Chase in Phoenix, and now I work for KPMG, always in the field of credit risk management. Now that you all have a short snapshot of my life experience and the work, so to speak, and here's the fun part, interest. It's not very difficult to guess. My top one passion is traveling. In my opinion, one of the most beautiful things in the world is diversity. Different kinds of cultures, different people, and different traditions have always fascinated me. So I take my trips seriously. Every year I always try to plan some big trip, whether it's to Europe or to Dominican Republic. So I have a few crazy stories to tell over a glass of wine if you guys are interested. The second would be salsa and skiing. I've been dancing for a few years, and the reason why I combined the two is because I heard some salsa groups would combine salsa and skiing in one trip. I still don't know how they do it. After 8 hours of skiing, you do another 8 hours of dancing. That's something I have to learn. Next one would be hiking. I'm a big hiker. I've done quite a few American-style hikes. That includes Havasupai Waterfall, Zion Narrow, and Grand Canyon Rim to Rim. One of the crazy one I've done is called Cactus to Clouds. So you can imagine we started at very low elevation. We hiked pretty much from 10 p.m. to the next day 5 p.m. and we were done after that. After that would be cooking. As I love different cultures, I also love food from different cultures. So I love cooking I love the different cuisine ranging from Korean to Italian and Indian and Thai, all of that. Next one would be my photography. I'm still trying to learn that, so if you are good at it, you will be my teacher. Let me know, so I don't have to pay. I'm just kidding. Now, let me just end my speech with a few sentences from a poem that I wrote in the past, just 3 sentences. Live with the taste. Fly across the border. And love without any reservation.
It was a really, really nice icebreaker speech. Thank you. You did a great work. So team, please time everyone a minute.